Hey guys, Kevin here. I've been selling my services on Upwork for the past month, and I want to give a quick review on my experience on making money as a Upwork freelancer. So to start things off, I created a Upwork profile, things like my first name, my last name, where I live, and the services that I provide. In my case, I provided design services, more specifically helping people build websites with something called Webflow. If you're not familiar with Webflow, Webflow is an awesome tool that helps you build complex and custom websites without needing to learn how to code.
Okay, you are probably going to be a very successful computer person.
Why Webflow? You may be wondering. I've been using Webflow since 2017, so I was pretty familiar with it. And the Webflow niche was small enough for me to be competitive. And I also thought it was large enough for me to find clients on a consistent basis. In terms of pricing, I priced myself at $60 per hour. That was the absolute lowest I would go, or the absolute lowest I was willing to go. I know a lot of new Upwork freelancers like to price themselves at a lower hourly rate and then gradually build to a higher rate once they get more reviews and clients. I thought, or I felt, that pricing myself at a lower rate gave the impression that I provided low quality work. I also thought that the $60 price point put me in the range to find high quality clients looking for high quality work and communication.
You've shown your quality, sir.
In terms of job posting search strategy, pretty simple. I just searched for the term Webflow, and that looked for any job posting that had the word Webflow in it. I also had the US only filters on. What that is it only shows me job postings and clients that are looking for US based workers. According to Upwork, these job postings paid higher and made me more competitive. So let's break it down week by week. Week 1, I search the job postings. I'm looking for job postings that are detailed and thorough. Any job postings that were vague, I immediately ignored, mainly because I don't want to find myself in a situation where I accept a job that was vague to begin with, but later down the line find out that the requirements were much larger than expected. And I also think that clients who provide vague job postings aren't really seriously looking for talent on Upwork.
They ever acquire enough detail?
I'm also looking for how many people have already applied to that job posting, because Upwork does show you that. I applied to jobs that are pretty new, maybe less than a few hours old, because after a few hours you already have like 20 to 50 people applying to that job already. So you kind of lose your competitive edge if you apply a little bit late.
You have to be fast with the clients. They email you, you email them back.
So after applying to about 5 to 6 jobs, I begin to realize that applying to jobs costs me connect points. Connect points are these things where I have to pay a certain amount of points to apply to a job posting, and it could range from anywhere between 1 point to 6 connect points per job posting. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it's based on estimated project duration. The longer the project is estimated to be, the more connect points you will pay to apply. As a freelancer, that's pretty annoying because we only have a limited amount of connect points that we're given per month for free.
You are dirty.
But from the clients and the Upwork business perspective, I think it's pretty brilliant. I think Upwork is trying to prevent people from spamming job postings, which allows the clients to get a high quality pool of talent to choose from. And from the Upwork business perspective, it's just another way for them to gain revenue, because if I, as a freelancer, run out of connect points, I need to pay Upwork to get more points. So I applied to about 5 to 6 jobs. By the end of week 1, I'm not hearing back from anybody. I keep going back to the same job postings, keep looking every day to see if there's new stuff on the listing. And end of week 1, didn't hear back from anybody. Start of week 2, to be honest, I kind of forgot about Upwork until the middle of the week, where I got an email notification saying that a client was interested.
Oh my God. That's kind of exciting.
Funnily enough, it was the first job posting I applied to, and frankly, I spent the most time on that proposal because, you know, the client was very thorough about what they were looking for.
The details do matter.
So I interviewed with the client, and they were looking for a blog, a Webflow blog that included a Webflow blog template and the first blog post. I think they were trying to send out their first blog post for their company to an email list or something. I got to work. By the beginning of week 3, I completed the work. I charged them, I think, about 2 hours for my time. In actuality, it took about 6 hours to create that blog. I wanted to give a really good first impression to my first client. Also, I really wanted that first 5-star rating on my profile, because clients can see freelancers' ratings on their profiles. I was watching some YouTube videos and reading some forum posts about how it takes Upwork freelancers about 1 to 2 months to get their first client. So in my case, I was super lucky. And I did talk to my first client about this a little bit, and it turns out they were also they're also very new to Upwork. It's their first time using it, and maybe they just didn't really care, or maybe they didn't see that I didn't have any reviews on my profile. So again, I got super lucky.
Oh no, I've lived a blessed life.
So the beginning of week 3, I deliver the blog to the client. They really like it, and they left a glowing review and a 5-star rating on my profile, which is great. And it turns out they also had more work for me to do. They wanted to create the company about page, the career page, and some other small fixes around the websites.
Buckle up, baby. Are you kidding me?
I estimated to take a little bit longer. If I calculate everything correctly, it took me about 13.167 hours to complete the whole thing, spread across weeks 3 and 4. And that's really about it. That's how much I earned on Upwork. I think it's a grand total of $910, and Upwork takes 20% of that. So if I calculate this correctly, I earned a grand total of $736.
Okay. Hold on. Ty, I would like you to crunch those numbers again.
I mean, would I recommend Upwork? I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great either. I think the real money comes in when you build your reputation in Upwork. I'll continue to use Upwork and see if I am able to earn more money. I mean, I'm still applying to job postings, but I'm not. And I'm getting a few interviews, but I'm not getting any other jobs right now. I think I just got super lucky with this first client, and I still have a lot of connect points. I think I'm just kind of being lazy about it, but I might try a new strategy. I might try using Upwork's project feature, which is where like you sell like a package, and then your clients would just buy that package, and then you deliver on that service or product. So I'll try that. I mean, I'm gonna try different things. I definitely don't want to become sort of a freelance pro member. I'm gonna avoid spending as much money as possible on Upwork, because it doesn't make sense. Like, why would I pay money to get a job, right? I don't know. Anyway, that's my first month review on Upwork. Again, I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's bad. I wouldn't rely on this as your main source of income. It's just something fun to try out. Alright guys, see ya.